Let's find the derivative of polynomial using some shortcuts here. So suppose that f of x is equal to 3 minus 4x plus 6x squared, and I want to find f prime of 5. To do this, I'm going to use the power rule. The power rule states that if I have something that looks like x to the n, I can pull down that exponent, make it multiplication, and subtract 1 for the power. If it helps, I can think of my function f of x as 3 minus 4x plus 6x squared. This is really an x to the first power. I have one x there. So let's take the derivative of this thing. First off, I have the derivative of each of those components. So I have the derivative of 3. I have 4 times the derivative of x to the first. I have 6 times the derivative of x squared. I'm taking the derivative of each of the components. The derivative of 3 is a constant. It doesn't change. There's no variable x there. So the derivative of something that doesn't change is 0. If I'm taking the derivative of x to the first, that 1 is going to drop down, and I'm going to subtract 1 from the power. Likewise, if I'm taking the derivative of x squared, that 2 is going to drop down, and I'm going to subtract 1 from the power. So the power rule drops the exponents, and it decreases the top exponent by 1. So I have 0 minus 4 times, while 1 is just 1, multiplying by 4 doesn't change anything, x to the 1 minus 1 gives me 0. Here I have 6 times 2, so I have 12. X to the 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So I'm dropping the powers, and I'm multiplying them together. I take 1 away from the powers. So 0, that's not really doing anything. X to the 0, that's really 1. So I could rewrite this as negative 4 times 1. X to the 0 is 1. Plus 12x. X to the first power is x. I have 1x. So I have negative 4 times 1. That's negative 4. Plus 12x is the derivative of f of x equals 3 minus 4x plus 6x squared. As you get faster at these, you'll be able to just drop these powers down immediately and see that, okay, that x is going to go away, leaves me with a negative 4. This 2 times the 6 is going to give me a 12. That's leaving me with just a single x. So these can become pretty fast problems. In the meantime, write them out, though, until you get used to using these formulas. So this is the power rule. It allows me to take the derivative of things like polynomials.